Digital marketing. What is happening, y'all? It's Alex here, and I am coming in live to talk to you about the crazy, crazy week that Will and I had last week. It was amazing. It was just absolutely mind blowing, and holy cow, I cannot wait to give you guys the recap. So, for those of you who don't know, Will and I got to receive a 2 Comma Club award for the funnel and ads and everything that we did for Greg Todd for his Elite Mastermind funnel last year. It was totally amazing. And I want to give you a sense of what it was like walking across that stage, getting the award, being in that environment. Because a couple of years ago when I first heard about this award, I just couldn't even picture or imagine what that would feel like. And obviously, all credit here goes to Greg Todd, especially considering he let us share in that award with him. But my goodness, I want to share with you guys what that was like. Y'all are coming in here so fast. Amy, welcome. Will Boyd, my man, my brother, thank you for coming on. Dee's on here, Raj is on here, Brittany, Jordan, a bunch of y'all pouring on. Heather's on here. If you're on here live, just comment live so that I can see you. It shows me some of y'all when you come in, and then it like totally hides you. If you're in here live, just comment live. If you're on the replay, if you're catching this, comment replay so I know to give you a shout out. So last week, Funnel Hacking Live. For those of you who don't know, Funnel Hacking Live is like the conference of all nerdy marketing conferences. It's actually not nerdy at all. It's really cool. They do a dang good job pulling it off. And every single year, they award all of their 2 Comma Club awards. And everyone's like, wait, what does that award even mean? We had no clue that you were getting it. We didn't talk about it before because we wanted to make sure it was actually going to happen. But this 2 Comma Club award it's for earning $1 million online using ClickFunnels. And hence the 2 commas, right? Because $1 million. Okay, so we go up there and I want to describe what it was like actually being on stage for that moment, which is just totally surreal. I will never, ever forget that. But also what it was like leading up to it. It was wild, you guys. It was absolutely wild. Jordan is coming on here. What's up, man? Thank you for saying hi. Good to see you, dude. Jordan, I missed you so much. I know you guys were working hard while you were there. I missed you. Dee's live. Lori's on. Christine, Juanita, Michelle. Y'all, thank you so much. Okay, so this award is something that for the longest time, I didn't think that it was going to be reachable for Will and I within such a short amount of time. And I want to give you the story of how it happened. So Greg, y'all know Greg Todd at this point. Come on, anyone not know Greg Todd here? Maybe you don't, but Greg Todd is our business mentor. He's the very first coach that we hired. And he, about a year and a half ago, he was all in on Kajabi, which he still uses Kajabi significantly. He's like one of their top dogs. But Kajabi is I guess we'll call it an online membership program, and you can sell stuff through there online, and they do email and all that jazz. And one day I was like, Greg, you should really try ClickFunnels. And so he did. He started firing up ClickFunnels. It's like, okay, I need to learn how to use this platform. I need to get my assistants knowing how to use it. And we decided that he was going to start trying some stuff in ClickFunnels. Greg came to Funnel Hacking Live with us last year, and I learned such an important lesson here as I was reflecting on this. Greg saw Funnel Hacking Live. He saw the 2 Comma Club award, and he said, next year, we got to get one of those. And so we sat down and started planning like what that was going to look like. We planned out the different funnels that we were going to have to build. And wouldn't you know it, the plans that we had did not turn out exactly as like what actually happened. And this is something that I really, really want to pound in here. You are going to make plans for things that you want. You're going to have these visions of the things that you want, but it's not going to happen the way that you envision it. I can almost guarantee it. But if you never make a plan, you're never going to actually step into doing the thing that will lead you towards your vision. So Greg, Will, and I, as we started planning out last year, what these different funnels were going to be, how it was that he was going to hit that, it did not necessarily involve doing the live event funnel and making that one the 2 Comma Club winner. That wasn't in the plans, but it still happened. And this week, I was reminded so strongly of the power of like calling your shot, putting it out there of what you're going to accomplish and just going for it. Not knowing exactly how it's going to happen, but going for it nonetheless. Which, by the way, I didn't even say this, y'all. For those of you who have been following us, Will and I released Impact Academy last week. We've opened it up to just a small little group of people. We have 12 spots left. 12 spots. If that's something that you want to be a part of, it's how to grow your audience primarily through a Facebook group. It's going to be the ultimate Facebook group launch and Facebook group growth program. And we're only charging $397 for it for a beta round. We're letting 40 people in, 28 of the spots have gone. And if you want to be part of that, just comment beta below. We'll send you access to the information page. If you just want to see what it's about, what's inside, if it's right for you. It's for people who don't have an audience, but really want to make an impact online in 2020. It's for people who have an audience and really want to create community through a Facebook group. It's for someone who has a Facebook group and things aren't really cooking yet. It's for somebody who's like, guys, I can't get someone to engage. I can't get someone to, I can't get comments. I can't get views on my stuff. I'm putting out all these videos. They're not working. That's who Impact Academy is for. We're going to be walking you step by step through how we've done it. It's going to be a self-paced program where there's going to be group training and like a course component of it. It's $397 for the beta. We're probably never going to offer it at that price again. And we're only letting 40 people in. 28 of the spots are gone, so there's 12 left, okay? Comment beta if you want in there. All right, now let's talk about what it was like at Funnel Hacking Live walking across the stage. By the way, Will Boyd is live, Amy is live, Dwayne is on here, Sarah's on here, Chris is on here. Call your shot, Will. Dude, yeah, Will and I are calling our shot, y'all. Things are about to get crazy, like absolutely crazy for Will and I, which y'all are coming along for the ride, you know it. Jordan says, yes, it's such an amazing program. Dude, thank you. Tamara, beta, sweet. I will send you the details after this live stream. Okay, so I want to just lay out the day of the 2 Comma Club Award, what it felt like, everything that happened. I had no clue what to expect. I had absolutely no clue going in. So we get to Funnel Hacking Live. It's a 4-day conference. And on day 3 of 4, so this was Friday, noon o'clock. So at 12, we head in, and I think it's 12 or 2. It's one of those times. It was after lunch, so it had to be 2 o'clock. We walk into this restricted access area, and I was like, oh, man, they're going to catch me. They're going to know. But we get in, Will and I get through, and this is Greg's award, right? Like this was Greg's product, and Greg was including us on the award because we built it. Like we built the funnel, we did the traffic for it, we helped him with the offer, and we're helping with fulfillment of it. So Will and I were blessed enough to be able to be listed on the award. But this is really Greg's award, right? Like he's the one who earned the $1 million. We just help facilitate things. We're really freaking good at facilitating things, but nonetheless, credit to Greg Todd and massive gratitude for him letting us participate in this and experiencing this. So we go to this restricted access area, and there are these tables there, and they have you fill out a card, and they have you fill out the name of the person that's on the card, your business name and what you do. And then they have these little check boxes for all the different awards that they have. So there's the 2 Comma Club Award. There's the 2 Comma Club X Award, which is earning $10 million online. They have a brand new one called the 2 Comma Club C Award, which is for earning $100 million online. They have a Dream Car Award, which Will and I have to earn that one this year. It's going to be ridiculous if we don't. But it's for earning the Dream Car, which is you have to have, I think you get 100 people signing up for ClickFunnels through you. And so those were the core awards that they were giving out. Okay. So we fill in the box, right? And then we walk into the room, and it's like the ultimate networking party for 2.5 hours. It was all the top people who use ClickFunnels and who were earning all these awards, just wandering around. Now, you know that Will and I are a little bit of fanboys, when we get around these people, right? It was just crazy. Oh my gosh, there's that person. There's that person. There's that person. You ever feel like you absolutely don't belong in a room and you're like, oh my gosh, how'd they let me in here? I'll be honest, there was a lot of that feeling holy cow, these are rock stars in our world. And people that I followed forever, people that you see doing these massive launches and live streams. It was whoa, I was sitting here looking at my book, at my book list. Oh my gosh, this dude, Peng Joon. There were, Dana Derricks. There were just all these. Dana was not there. Ooh, Dana would have been there, I think. Jordan, you know what Dana was up to. I know you know what Dana was up to. But just all these incredible people. As I'm looking at the different books, I'm like, oh my gosh, they wrote that book. That person wrote that book. That person has that program. And so Will and I just started talking to people, as one does in that arena. Found some really, really cool people who were doing amazing things. And there was just this energy of holy cow, I can't believe this is happening. So finally, we all line up. Greg's there. we're sitting there waiting in line, and there's this line of like 200. I think they had 278 of these awards. I want that to sink in for just a minute. 278 people that in the past year have earned $1 million online with ClickFunnels. Now, I don't care if you're using ClickFunnels. I don't care if you're using Kajabi. I don't care what the platform is. Platform doesn't matter. It's the fact that people are doing this left and right. Like it's like a common thing. It was so wild to me to be in this environment where this is common. Like everybody was earning their 2 Comma Club award or the 2 Comma Club X or their dream car. It was crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Jordan says, yeah, he didn't go this year. We're all out. We were all going to go together, but ended up backing out. I know, man. I know. But I heard that you got like a super secret, amazing project that you're working on. So we're all sitting there lined up, and we're backstage, right? We're like in the backstage staging area, all these incredible people. And then we start going, and we get to the point where we like enter the main conference hall, and we're on this like line up at the front. And as we were going through that line and I was looking out at the audience, there were 5,000 people there watching this awards presentation. And it just dawned on me how crazy cool it is that the things that we're talking about, the things that we're doing in here are getting normalized. I want you to think right now, if you don't believe that this stuff is possible for you, I really, really, really wish I could give you the mental image. I'll have to post the picture in here. The mental image of all those people in line who had made the $1 million. And it just made it so tangibly possible to me. Now, again, we were accepting this award on behalf of Greg, right? The 3 of us were all there because Greg's the one who put in the work to make it happen. But my goodness, this is possible, you guys. And so as we were going past all of these different people, Greg leans over to Russell's wife. Her name is Colette. Said thank you. They had an exchange back and forth. And then it got to the point where we hand them our name card and we walk up on stage. And it was crazy. It was so crazy. So imagine 5,000 people in the audience watching you. Imagine you hand your name over to the dude who's calling out the names. His name is Dave Woodward, by the way. He's one of my personal heroes up there. And then they call your name. They call out Greg Todd, Will Boyd, and Alex Engar with Physical Therapy Builder. And it said, I help physical therapists and healthcare providers learn how to make money online. I think it was something to that effect. And I just got these chills as we heard our name and we walked across. We got to shake hands with Russell. We got to shake hands with a bunch of people that were up there. And then we got our photos taken, and there were this flurry of cameras around, just all over, because they're taking a ton of video for us that hopefully we'll get sometime soon so I can show it to y'all. And people cheering, and it was just this wild, wild experience. Seeing what's possible. The cool thing is, none of that actually matters. Like the award, the accolades, that stuff like doesn't actually matter. It's what it represents. How many people have we been able to reach because of earning that amount of money? Like, what does it require of you? Who do you have to become in order to be able to do that? And that's the biggest lesson that I learned there. It is not about like putting up a funnel, running ads, and making money. It's about who do you have to become to allow yourself to impact that many people. And Will and I had so many discussions about this. I will like just tease the fact that Will and I have something massively massive coming. It's bigger than anything that we've ever done before. It's going to fundamentally change the face of our business. It's going to fundamentally change the face of hopefully what is possible for you guys, and show you how much is truly possible once you stop accepting small things in your life and open yourself up to what are these high-level opportunities that I don't even see yet. I did an hour-long live stream in our Launch Code group today training on this stuff, just hopefully breathing fire into people for them to see what's possible. But my goodness, there is so much more than you have even given yourself permission to believe is possible for you. And that was my biggest takeaway, is not that like, oh, we helped Greg earn $1 million, or we made this amazing funnel. Will made this amazing funnel and we ran these perfect ads. No, it wasn't that. It was, who was the person that Greg had to become in order to be able to receive the type of business that he has. Who has he had to become to put himself out there at that level in order to be worthy of everyone following him? Who have we had to become in order to be able to say, yes, I can make these silly little landing pages that help to get people to actually take action? Who have I had to become to say, yes, I'm confident enough to be able to put out a post on Facebook that drives people to actually taking action? Who do you have to become in order to make that happen for you? That's what this is about. So as we're talking about Impact Academy, Will and I sat back here and we're saying, okay, we have all the tactics. Like, it's so stupid simple. We have the tactics. Heck, we've given you a lot of them here in our group. The tactics are all here. It's not the tactics that are going to get you to the 2 Comma Club or to whatever it is that you want in your life. The tactics are so easy. Like, the tactics are really easy. Go live on Facebook. Talk to people about their problems. Interact with them. Done. Like that. There's the tactics. Get good at communicating with people. Help people know what people need in order to take action, which is small little baby steps leading to bigger commitments, leading to bigger commitments. There's the tactics for you. That doesn't matter. What is keeping you from having the life you want, from having the family you want, from having the business you want is not another tactic. And yet you keep numbing yourself to the idea that finding one more tactic is what is going to save you, that finding one more book, just that one book that you haven't discovered yet, that one live stream that you haven't watched yet, that one podcast that you're missing out on, that one course that you're missing out on. That's what you keep thinking is going to save you, and it's not, because you're going to keep taking it. You're going to keep taking courses that you don't act on. You're going to keep reading books that you don't act on. You're going to keep listening to podcasts that you binge, feel great about, go home, make plans, and then don't do anything about. And that's why you're going to stay stuck where you're at. That's why you're going to stay stuck. That's why you're not really going to commit to doing anything. So instead of tactics, I want you to really focus on, who do I need to become? I asked this in our group today. Right now, are you the type of person, do you have enough belief in yourself to ask someone for $1,000 for your service or your product? Do you have that belief in yourself right now? Like, what? I want you to ask yourself, in fact, I want you to put a dollar value right now in the comments. At what level do you value yourself right now? What is your cap? And I'm not talking theoretical cap. I'm talking actual cap. What have you actually asked someone to pay you? And I'm not your employer. What have you actually asked someone to pay you in exchange for your services or your products? What is the highest value you have actually asked someone for and been paid for? I want you to put it right now in the comments. This is time, like, stop BSing yourself right now. Stop playing around. Stop playing small. Step up. What is the highest dollar value that you've actually asked someone for? Because I remember 2 years ago when Will and I were sitting here, literally, it was 2 years and 3 months ago. It was early November 2017. And you know what the highest I was able to ask for was? It was $97. That was my intrinsic value. I valued what I did at $97. And I had no clue how I could create something that was valuable enough. I didn't have the confidence to create something that was valuable enough to ask someone for $1,000. Like, that was totally beyond me. Totally beyond me. And so instead, started looking at, okay, yes, there's skill sets that I need, but guess what? The skill sets that we have right now are really not that different from the skill sets we had 2.5 years ago. It was not the skill sets that unlocked us. What was it that took us from being able to ask $97 to being able to ask, the biggest ask that we've ever done and gotten paid for, by the way, was $60,000. We've got multiple things that are in that realm now. We just asked for $30,000 last week. We're going to be asking for a lot more this week. Like, what was it that changed that for us in order to be able to feel like we can have that type of impact on someone's life, on someone's business? It was not another skill set. So stop looking for skill sets to unlock what is already inside of you that you're simply not giving permission to unleash. It is not your skill set. This is why we all get so sick of, like, oh, what's your mindset? What's your mindset? And you're like, oh, I don't want more mindset. It's like, that's exactly what you need. That's exactly what you need. It's not another skill set. You think that the skill set is going to unlock it for you. I'm telling you, the skill set applied creates momentum, which creates results, which creates belief, which unlocks the mindset for you. That's usually the way it goes. Well, what if we just bypassed the 2 to 3 to 4 years of seeking out skill sets and just gave ourselves permission right now to be amazing? Gave ourselves permission right now to start helping people. Gave ourselves permission right now to start asking for more. Gave ourselves permission right now to start solving bigger problems than we're thinking about right now, looking for bigger opportunities than we've ever looked for before. Why don't we do that? We don't do it because we keep thinking that it's going to be some tactic that's going to save us. And this is coming from the guys who have taught lots and lots of tactics over the years. We're very tactical. In fact, I really hope that us unlocking your belief in yourself then leads to you coming to us to get the tactical training. But the tactical training ain't going to do you no piece of good if you're not willing to actually go out and use it and step into being a leader instead of a follower. I don't want you to be our follower. Like, follow us, yes, but like, I want you to be a leader. That's what we're doing here. We're giving you the digital tools to become a leader. But that all starts up here in the mind. It all starts up here in the mind. And if you're stuck being a consumer, you got to change that. If you're stuck just listening to podcasts, just listening to Alex and Will's live streams, just listening to amazing courses, like, you got to stop that. It's not serving you. So instead, what I do is I look for the specific people who have exactly what I need right now. I go to them and I say, I want you to help me solve this. Sometimes me solving that is a book. I've had and read plenty of them. Sometimes me solving what I need next is in a free podcast. Sometimes what I need to solve next is in a YouTube video. Sometimes what I need to solve next is a course. Sometimes what I need to solve next is a coaching program. Sometimes what I need to solve next is a one-on-one, like, mastermind. But I'm being very specific with what is it that I need right now. I will seek that out. I will do that thing, believing in myself. Because if you don't, it's not going to work. That's why you take so many courses and you never finish them. That's why you feel like, this stuff is so hard. It's not so hard. It's actually not. It's just clicking buttons. What's hard is pushing through the crap, pushing through the internal, this internal weight that you're carrying that's stopping you from ever actually getting to where you want to be. All right, I gotta catch up on some comments here. All right, Russell says, wow, wish I could go, but gonna get a product to funnel. 2 Comma Club Legends. Thank you, Dustin, man. Appreciate you, dude. Sarah says it is possible. I love it. Dustin says, preach. Oh, a bunch of you coming on here. I love it. Jordan says, gotta run. Thanks for sharing as always. Love you too, man. Tati's coming on saying hi. Dude, yes, it's still about who you have to become. Always. It always is. Like, Dustin, you help people, you coach people through becoming like the business owners that they need to become if they have a cash-based practice. Like, how do you ask for higher prices as a cash-based practice owner? You go to Dustin. He's the one who knows exactly what you need to do. Like, if you run a cash-based practice and you're not currently serving people at a high level, you're not currently asking for premium level prices, you go to Dustin because he's the dude for that. You don't, like, just stop trying to figure it out on your own and shortcut all this stuff. Like, guys, as Will and I had our awakening this week, do you know what we did? Will and I, over the past couple of weeks, have had a big shift in our own belief about ourselves. And do you know what I did? Immediately made a list of what are the qualities that I need to adopt? What are the things that I need to learn in order to get to where I see we can go? How can I find those people? And I literally made a list of the coaches that I need to go hire, and I reached out to all of them. Now we have a coach who's helping us set up the program that's coming next. Now I have a coach who's helping me learn leadership and team growth and development. Now I have a coach who's about to coach me through the physical development that I've got to go through. Like, I'm going to the people who I know have what I need, and I'm paying them to help me solve those problems. But it all happened because I started believing in myself. And I don't know about you, but if you're a business owner, if you are a small business owner and you're contributing 1 cent to a 401k and you are not contributing anything to your learning, growth, and development as a person, I am sorry, but you suck at investing. like if you're a small business owner right now and you're not making the amount of money that you want, you're not having a massive impact on your own personal financial situation, you should not be investing in a 401k. A, that's guessing. But B, it's not doing anything to actually improve your situation. I want you to think about, what is it that I'm actually doing? How do I show that I appreciate myself? This is not a talk about investing in yourself, but maybe it should be. Like, I am investing heavily in my retirement right now by investing heavily in the coaches that are going to take me from a measly 7% ROI that I might get someday in the stock market to 10, 20, 30x ROIs this year. I know it because I've prepared myself to be coachable, because I've identified the things that I need in order to level up, and I go find those people and hire them, and then I act like crazy on the things that they tell me. Dustin says he's going to break the love button on this one. Thank you, Dustin. I appreciate it. If this has been useful for you, like, cram that love button, cram the like button. Neil says, boom, it's not about one more tactic. I love it. Karen says, become. Dustin says, $7,200. Dustin, we got to level that up, buddy. We got to level that up. Like, I know that you're the high ticket guy. We're over the next few months, we got to level that up. Karen says, $1,197. Carolyn, we're about to level that up too. Karen says 1,000. D says 200 an hour. Tamara says 2,000. D says started at 85 an hour. Hey, we're leveling up. Russ says 150 an hour. 2,500 for 5 weeks of services. Okay, Russell, I want you to note here, this is something better. We're starting to not value what we do based solely on our time. Y'all, if you're measuring yourself based on your hourly rate, you're screwed. You are going to always be screwed because you only value what you do in terms of your time. Do you not value your brain enough to be able to create systems and create packages for people to sell at something that is separated from your hourly rate? Like, look, if I were to tell you what's the hourly rate, what's the highest hourly rate that Will and I have charged? Just a minute here. Just a minute. So it was 7 times 1.5 times 2, 21 hours. Wait a minute. We charge $2,857 an hour. That's our current high. $2,857 an hour. Like, that doesn't happen if I charge hourly rates. That does not happen if you charge hourly rates. Stop charging hourly rates. Start instead looking at what is the maximum value that I can have for someone. How do I create a package around this? How do I create a product around this? How do I create a process around it so that they're buying that instead of buying my time? That's not trading time for money. Okay, stop. Listen to that. I'm not saying the whole trading time for money. It's getting out of the mindset of my time is the only thing that I have to sell people. Your time is not the only thing that you have to sell people. If that's the only thing that you've been selling, let's level up our mindset. Ooh. Sorry, I'm on one today. Sarah says, $800 package. Love it. By the way, talk to Dustin if you're like, how did you offer $7,000 or $5,000 as a PT to someone? Yeah, talk to Dustin, guys. Talk to Dustin. That's all I can say. Okay, Will says, this is fire. Thank you. Dustin says, I need this video to share the whole world. The internal weight, man. Will, it's so right. Carolyn says, this is brilliant. Stop with the tactics. Just do. Love it. Keep inspiring. Seriously, this is the truth. Thank you, man. I feel like my brain is pushing out of my ears right now. It's being blown. Thank you. Invest in yourself. That's what truly investing in yourself means. Actually, shout out to Will Butler, who 2 years ago told me, you know what, as a business owner, your best investment really long-term isn't necessarily in like investments and stock market stuff. It's more in yourself. Oh, thank you. It finally got drilled in 2 years later, Will. But really, like from an investment standpoint, from a long-term standpoint, do you believe in yourself enough to be able to get a 10x ROI out of what you spend on yourself this year or not? I do. All day. That's why Will and I just dropped another 6K in coaching the other day. Like nothing. We said, hey, how much is it going to be? 3 months, 6K? Oh, so easy. Done. Like, give it to me right now. And then we made back our ROI within 24 hours, 5 times over. Done. Like, easy peasy. It's because we believe in ourselves enough to know when I buy the darn coaching, when I buy the darn course, when I buy the darn book, I will use it and get a huge return on there because of my level of action taking, because of my belief in myself, because I know what it is that I do is going to significantly impact someone. And if I don't believe that, maybe I should instead start looking at how am I creating an impact for someone. So Impact Academy is about exactly this. It's leveling up. What's the impact that you're going to have on someone? Like, believe in yourself enough to look at having a larger scale of impact on someone. And then tactically, how do you deploy that? That's what Impact Academy is about. If you're not signed up for it yet, what are you doing? Comment beta and join it. Dustin says, let's go. About to do a 5-figure offer. Yes, buddy, right now. Russell says, it sucks. That's it. We got to level up, says Will. Do it for Mamba, says Matt. Wow. Okay, y'all, I'm done. I just had to share a little bit of like what this felt like going through this 2 Comma Club Award experience this week. It was insane. It was amazing. And guess what? People reached out to us that have never reached out before because they started noticing us. And this gets down to marketing, branding, positioning. What are you doing to show up in the eyes of your consumers as top of the game? Or are you starting from little, and are you being a mouse who's just barely coming out of the hole, hoping that someone will nibble on what you're offering? Heck no. We step into creating authority. We step into creating a place where we're someone who's worth following. Are you someone worth following right now? Or are you someone who is only willing to be a follower? That takes an identity shift. Make that identity shift. If you want help deploying the tactics of the identity shift, getting in front of people, join Impact Academy, comment beta below. We'd love to get you in there. There's 12 spots left. It looks like they're going now because there's a lot of people excited about it. But Lori says, be a mentor, not a coach. Carissa says, we'll catch the replay, just came on. I love it. All right, I'm going to end it here because I'm fired up. I got to go. Will and I have to go create a new LLC for this new venture that we're doing. It's going to be massive. Y'all are going to level up with us. It's going to be insane. Y'all are going to see some changes around here, by the way. They're going to be dang good changes, but you're going to notice, and everyone, I'm calling the shot right now. Everyone will notice. Oh, shoot. By the end of this year, yes. But over the next couple of months, y'all are going to see some massive, massive changes in the way that Will and I are operating because we have leveled up our identity. And it's time for y'all to do it too. We love you. Go make it happen, y'all. And seriously, if you are not leveling yourself up internally, stop taking any courses. If you're someone right now who doesn't believe in themselves and isn't willing to adopt a new identity, do not join Impact Academy. If you're someone who has been really comfortable with playing small, you've tried out lots of things before, you've dabbled with lots of other courses, you've dabbled with lots of books, you've dabbled with podcasts, and you haven't taken action and you're not willing to do it at a massive level, don't take Impact Academy. I don't want you in there because it's not going to serve you. Me taking your money is not going to help you. Me giving you an identity shift will help you immensely. But if you're not willing to do that, don't join. We don't want you in there. We'll refund your money. And sometimes we do that. People find that they're not a fit for it. Not just Impact Academy, our other programs. People say, I just don't really think I'm ready for this. Cool. Here's your money back. You're not ready for the shift. I don't want it. That's not the business Will and I are running. We're working with people who are mission driven, who are impact driven, who wake up and are like, dang, I really want to build this today. Who get on the computer, maybe they're about to hit that live button. They're like, I don't know if I can do this. And they're like, screw it, I'm going live anyway. That's the type of people that we work with. That's the type of people that we blow up. And if you want to be on the train, come on the train. If you're not willing to do that, here's your stop. We love you guys. Go make it happen. We'll see you in Impact Academy. Bye.